Good morning, the world. Good morning. We have a wonderful day, sunny, and it's plus,
Going up to +7, yeah.
Yeah, it's a zero right now.
It's a nice week.
It's beautiful, but the cars are dirty like hell. Hello, Crisscross, Tina, Lanon, and Sally. Heidi, of course. Heidi is always there. I'm glad you are coming, Teresa. Prima Vida. Hello, I would like to see your face, Prima Vida. Crisscross, again, Catherine McLaughlin. Thank you, Kathy. And I will let Cheryl to deal
I was
with.
wondering if you were going to set up.
I
Thank you very much for joining us today and for watching Erica and Violetta. They had a really, really good session.
We always have such a
you were both
such,
actors in another lifetime, you said, together.
Yeah. But she's such a sweet, full of energy and goodness lady.
And this is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. And as well, Heidi is reminding, please hype the video.
Oh, thank you, Heidi. Thank you. And we would like to know how Heidi is doing.
What are you looking for? Nate's
cards. I had them.
Are any of these? Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. I had them yesterday to show. And I was using Erica's cards.
So hi, Mathanji, Cindy Faust, Cape Suzanne, Alexis.
And I have still a lot of questions to answer.
There are many, many questions, so don't feel bad if a question of yours isn't responded to. There are so many, and we just go through them. I go through them, you go through them. I go through the older videos as well.
And then I will have easy life for Friday, when I will be preparing questions. And I had the questions for Helen Irish Granny, but we couldn't do it because of the internet yesterday. It was on and on. Off.
Well, you've got to get that line changed. They said they were going to do it. I live 4 blocks away, and I have no problems with internet.
I called them again, and today when you will go home, I will call them again. What a waste of my life to wait for to connect with them.
And please do put your questions in capital letters. I know that a lot of you support one another and have side conversations.
Yeah, and it's beautiful that you are chatting with each other. Thank you, Heidi. Oh my gosh, girl, thank you so much.
I hope this helps with your healing, Heidi. You have a community behind you.
And I would like to see you soon, so I will text you.
So let's start with the question. And again, these are answering your questions and anything that's current events as well.
Lily Munchkin, I don't want to put you in the cage, but she was moving the...
Heidi's asking, can you see anything about Greenland and the outcome?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
The life for the Greenlanders will never be exactly the same as it is now, because there is more population coming there. They will be forcing people, well, not forcing, but making sure that they want people. I have to see what she is after. I'm sorry.
Hi, Erica.
Really?
Thank you, Kathy. Erica has joined us as well.
We have so many cards on the floor, so I'm afraid that she can execute herself. Oh, yes, of course, welcome. You are safe as when you are with me. I'm not, but you are. And I see a lot. Thank you so much, Kathy McLaughlin. I have to be closer. And I believe that Europeans will be stationing there, and Americans will be stationary there. I don't think he will get his way. Well, he will get something because he wants to show his, I'm the macho guy. I told the joke about crazy rabbit who was scary for everyone. So he wants to feel that he has power. Even he doesn't. He wants to.
Well, it's the last part of their energies. They're
Yeah.
fighting to keep it.
They will. Greenland will have the support of the world.
Plus Canada.
Yeah,
Carney has.
that's what I'm
has said
saying.
that
World, because we are.
It's true.
I will say Europe. That will be. Everyone will think the grass is greener there. They will get. Yes, of course. And they will be more outsiders, so they will be probably doing something that they were not doing before.
Who will be doing it?
Greenlanders.
Okay.
And yeah, some losses, some crying over broken relationships. And this is the NATO that is most in jeopardy, because he is.
Well, this is their time to shine.
But
Stand
he
up.
wanted to destroy NATO on the first term.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole plan, destroy that, and then guess what? Guess who can invade the rest of Europe
Yeah.
that they want, and
They
Trump will take
want-
over whole America. He's just out of it. I'm just so thankful he's going. No. I know. Just there. Just sit down. Yes, good girl. I know.
So I pulled 3 cards, and no, I already answered that one. Yeah, she can be disruptor, but she is just in the mood of showing love.
Yeah. You have to go down, either lay down or go
Next time you have to come 15 minutes before and give her attention.
Yeah. She meets me at the door just like
Like
Vivi did. She says she's finally here. I know, I am.
I'm sorry.
So about the broken relationships, is one of them the broken relationship that's going to be with the U.S.? Because, I mean, we feel that.
We do, of course.
There would be
And,
no way I'd go down to the States and then be collateral damage in some.
And I
Some
was
crazy
flying several times over Greenland, and it's a huge ice land. Like hardly you can see any houses at the beginning, or depends which way you are going. If you're coming from Europe, at the beginning of the journey. When you're coming from to Europe, it's at the end, so you know you are closer to Europe when you see the houses. Yeah, and it's a beautiful land, a lot of opportunities, but so is Canada, and I'm afraid that he might go after us as well, because that's what he
will have the whole Commonwealth after him, plus NATO. I don't worry about him that way.
no.
Mhm. To me, he's just on his way out. He's like a little boy in a candy store who's not getting any candy. He's just having a temper tantrum.
Yeah. Okay. I will find who is the lucky. Any advice? Is that for me or for the advice is?
I'm not down there yet.
But that's not capital letters, so that's between them.
I don't know what it is.
And 283 comments were on the last video.
Mhm.
And
So you have a very good opportunity to win a complimentary half-an-hour reading gifted by Janet and Tom Berg.
And Cheryl will be so kind to tell me what to do, to stop or go back or move forward.
She says I was the firstborn twin, so that I'm always bossy.
You are.
So yes, go back.
If I would be
Okay,
telling you
stop.
differently, you would think. Mora Gual. Morag Walker.
Morag Walker. Walker.
Okay, you are the lucky person. Blessing you and Tom for giving the free readings. Thank you. I'm pinning your name, and after the video, I will make sure that you know how to find me. So there will be information under your comment. There will be my comment, and please write your phone number to psychicvioletta@outlook.com, and I will contact you as soon as possible. I have today the reading with the lady who won the last time, so I'm trying.
Did Craig Dixon ever contact you?
No, not yet. I knew that you will say that. Hopefully, he will show up.
No. He was a regular before, and then he popped in, and you may not know that he's won.
Yeah, that was predictions for one of the last prediction, because there was two parts of predictions.
Mm-hmm. Cape Suzanne is asking, will NATO be strengthened with the U.S. becoming obsolete?
If NATO will be strong enough without the USA,
will NATO be strengthened by what's going on?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see someone with the poster, if doesn't kill you, make you stronger. Yeah, I believe that's what will happen. That they will have to survive and know that they have to stand up together. They might even collect other countries from Africa. Well, they will be on the knees.
NATO?
NATO, look. And praying for the better outcome. But there will be spiritual feeling, okay, we have to do something, we can't stay on the knees. Some secrets will be coming. Angel of Love will be protecting them. And King of Money.
Do you want to draw another card on that?
I don't know what will be his role. He wants money.
It's all about money for him. Everything.
Everywhere.
1.
He wants money.
2, 3.
It's not about that he wants Greenland and deal with the problems. He just think, I can skip here, I can skip.
Well, he put pressure on the European Union,
Yeah.
and they bowed to him. But I think everybody's starting to
think that now
they're standing up to him, I think.
Now it's time to stand up. Yeah, he needs a doctor. Oh, rainbow of the families, yes, that will be good for Europe. And Europe will be independent and strong financially. So they will have to pay more, probably for memberships, to have more money for weapons, for protection.
We shouldn't have to have weapons.
No, but he brought so much
But
chaos.
to change it even to the Department of War.
Yeah, because he.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to get the Nobel Peace Prize.
For what? For being such a. Okay.
So NATO will become strengthened eventually.
And I would like, and I hope the Senate will tell him no, because he is.
Is the Senate starting to think different?
We can only hope. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
They have barriers, and they have to put those barriers away. So they will have to be in a battle without the kind of fake protection of fake barriers. Yeah, they need someone who will speak up the truth. Magic, because they are worried about their seats and about the country and about the cheating that is going on. And Kelsey Gabon was excluded from that meeting in Mar-a-Lago. And yesterday on some news they were saying, because she had different opinions about before, like a few years ago, about Venezuela. Mm-hmm. And Of course, I closed my eyes and I checked that theory. And she was furious that they are doing this under the tent in Mar-a-Lago. She was telling them, you have so many spies here. Why would you do this? And they exclude her. That was my feeling from that. We don't see her. Her opinions are not his opinions. She is not comfortable for them. She's Secretary of Security, Cyber Security, all the securities, and she is not able to speak up her mind.
Nobody is.
Nobody is.
That's because Trump says that it's his mind that controls everything.
Yeah, and his sense of what, how he said that his rules are
His moral compass.
moral.
Yeah, morals.
Well, if he doesn't have that compass, how can he have moral?
I love Mary Trump when she talks about him.
Oh, yeah.
He's still caught back in that little kid thing.
And now my sister-in-law read that book about Mary Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So she is very impressed with her Mary. But my family is getting far better now.
Your brother in Germany?
I don't know yet. We are avoiding that subject.
Kathy McLaughlin's asking, what does MAGA think about Mr. T saying he's going to attack Iran over its treatment of protesters in lieu of what ICE is doing in the U.S.?
Three cards.
1, 2, 3.
He wants to roll it everything in USA in the dough, but over there he is picking up. So his morals are very good. Oh yes, his people will stand up to him. They will show his cheatings, but he wants to have a power. America need to be free, to feel secure, and with him, everyone feels less secure. As a lot of people are telling me, especially from other countries, that he's hated in those countries.
My goodness, I don't
From
understand why.
Yeah, I talked with one lady from South America, Patricia. Oh, she was visiting, and I was worried. I told her that she would be fine, and she was fine. But that was the time that he attacks next country to her. So it is very scary when things like that happened.
Reba USA is asking, will the ICE deaths be stopped?
With what?
ICE attacking people, will the deaths be stopped?
Okay.
One, 2, 3.
Not yet. I'm sorry. And I'm seeing Kristen Noem shooting her dog. How can you expect someone like that to stop attacking people? And she right away had her own opinion, forcing people to believe into something that it was not true. So it's impossible to be guided by someone who has very similar moral as Mr. T. No, look at that. More people will be stopped. Queen of Love, they need someone who will replace her because people will put the judgment on them. And both parties will have to reunite and start thinking differently. Vivi just needed attention for a few minutes and she is fine.
Yeah.
Some moments she's running from one corner to another.
She's getting in the routine.
Oh, she is.
Vivi was very good that way. She'd greet me at the door and then she'd come and lay underneath the table.
Yeah. She was wonderful. I still miss her. But Lily is sweet as well. It's just she is a stupid puppy. And we have to put up with this.
Tina Leno is also asking, will MAGA finally turn on the fellow?
Okay. Hitler was so popular. His popularity was around 90. Nothing to compare with Mr. T.
But he wasn't attacking people personally, running people down.
And he was never attacking his generals, or he was always so. Somehow they thought that it's a perfect place for everyone who had the power, not for other people, but he was looking about that his image will be perfect. 80 to 90% were supportive of him, which is huge. No, I'm not his supporter because my grandfather survived Auschwitz, my mom's father. So, but I know that Mr. T would like to be like him. And there were so many people who tried to kill Hitler, even from his surrounding officers. They knew that he is going the wrong direction. They couldn't force him to change his mind.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to put bombs, few times bombs, and to take care of him. And I believe that will be sooner or later, that will come to the point that his own group, GOP, will be telling between each other, we can't put up with him. He is too dangerous for us, too dangerous for country, for the world. So don't be surprised that there will be someone. 3 cards for that.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, stand up to him. They are still laying in a bed, lazy bummers. They are not thinking that they have to do anything right now, but eventually they will stand up. Yeah, they will have someone who will tell them the truth, and that the good harvest is for them when they will be, and it will be a surprise. The bed, yeah. They are worried. They have sleepless nights, but they are still in the bed with him. Soon they will have to get up.
And then they'll be saying, Trump who?
I'm not his supporter. I don't know.
Never was?
Oh,
You never saw my hat?
No. I never was wearing the red hat.
Or my watch? Or my runners?
Oh, yeah.
The federal chair, Jerome Powell, announced that Mr. T is criminally investigating him for not setting interest rates where Mr. T wants them. He testified before the Senate Banking Committee last June that he set the rates based on the best assessment of what will serve the public rather than follow the preferences of the president. Will he be fired soon, and will the case progress?
He can fire him.
Okay.
He can't. That's the case, that he can't fire him. That's the reason he wants to destroy his image.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And I don't think he will destroy his image. He is strong, even he looks vulnerable, but he has Leo behind him. He knows what
Thank you,
that he
Dragonfly.
is. Thank you,
Dragonfly.
Clementine.
Dragonfly damsel.
Damsel. Thank you. And it is that he knows that he was not doing anything wrong. He just made Mr. T stupid when they were on that meeting publicized.
Mm-hmm.
and it was live. And he said, that's not making any sense what you are telling me. And he showed him the numbers. That must infuriated the big boss. Because the guy is honest. If he will be dishonest, he will be feeling differently. But he knows he is honest, and he was always on the right side of the law. And he said that he will stand up for his rights. He is hard. They won't stop him. They won't cheat on him. But he was hardworking. He is very vulnerable right now, but he will win.
And he was served under 4 presidents.
Yeah, and no one was complaining about his manners and so on. He said, I'm not backing from, because it is all about that Trump wants to control the money.
I didn't check today, but supposedly the stock market was going to crater because of the uncertainty with Powell. Because they want to change it so that the US dollar isn't any good anymore. It's based on gold and cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency is nowhere to spot.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people are. I'm afraid of that thing. And, there was so many dramas related to that, to different ones. So I'm not feeling that it's anything good for me.
Mathanju is asking.
Even Trump was saying before that it's for cheating.
I see him way back there. Mathanju's asking, what will the Venezuelan opposition leader, Mercado, when she visits the White House on Thursday be like? She had wanted to pass along to Mr. T the Nobel Peace Prize, but she found out.
She can.
Oh yeah, she was told by the Norwegian Nobel Institute, says the Peace Prize cannot be transferred. It cannot be revoked, shared, or transferred to others.
Good.
That's not supposed to be happening, but he says that would be nice if she did, because he's like that, that chocolate
medal.
FIFA, little medal, chocolate covered gold thing.
Oh,
1, 2. So what's the visit's going to be like? 3. Because she's been told it's not transferable.
She will tell him, I would like to give you, but I can't. So you can't give something that you can't give. She said, I have to keep it. Sorry. And it's not going to be really good with Mr. T. He will be dysfunctional. He will go for different directions, and some secrets will come out. He could put her on if he wants to change the government, he could put her on the spot to replace the Maduro. But he put another lady who will be working the same way as Maduro was working, except that she will be taking orders from White House, Mr. T. Yeah.
Well, he has claimed now that Mr. T, is also now the acting president of Venezuela. So he's kind of stripped her of her title.
And all the money are his.
Oh, he's crazy.
And how long people can... What is this? Can you check that one? There was 3.
There were 3 nuclear command planes flying over the USA Sunday. What were they doing?
Which country they were from?
No idea.
I would like to know if they were American nuclear, because how would they know that they are others? Cindy,
now,
if you can write more about that, thank you.
Lovely Insel. Venezuelan refugees in the U.S. are supportive of the felon kidnapping plan, but now that they're keeping the VP, are they still supportive, or will they change their mind? 1, 2, 3.
This is a really interesting vision. I can't make anything out of it. Oh, okay. Do you remember the movie Shark?
Mm-hmm.
And it was so quiet, 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 and then the shark is coming out of the water. That was such an old movie. Oh boy, in the late 70s, I think, 80s. Because we went to Disneyland with kids, and the movie was, the requisites were there. And so it will be, and I'm looking at the water is quiet, the moon is, in the water, and then poof, something is huge coming out of the water. So everything is fakely quiet. And then they have to be prepared that people will organize and they will be fighting what is right for them. And Maduro was not popular. The Rodriguez is not popular. And the lady who will go to visit the winner of Nobel Prize, Mercado, she will go to USA and she will feel humiliated. She's not going to feel strong and not happy. So people will be both sides. A lot of battles. Some even to the point that people will be losing lives. A lot of excitement on the streets. Legal things will take care of some legal part, and crying over lost people that will be lost. So there will be more drama on the streets, and we have to wait what that shark is coming, when the shark is coming from under the water. And I'm looking and looking, and it's only wiggly, nice, quiet picture of the water. And I thought, oh, what is that all about? I hope I'm right. That there will be some. Oh no, I'm not wishing that, because there will be a blood. But it's better to tell him get lost early.
My cousin Charlene's online.
Hello, Charlene.
You may be a cat person, but Lily will make you a dog person. Yeah, the dogs don't know that I'm a cat person. I love dogs too, but
yeah, you do.
But as an owner, I would have a cat.
Because it's more convenient.
They're independent. I like independence.
And with me, if the cat will be walking behind my back, I will be.
Oh, I love cats.
Yeah, your house is more empty.
I don't have any animals anymore.
No, it's not that I had the cat. Her name was Pooper, which is bum. I got her with that name, so I couldn't. But it was in Polish. Pooper is in.
Well, they could have called us all that when we were born.
Yeah, why babies are crying when they are born.
Right.
I don't want to live that life. They still know what they choose. And everyone is rebellion. Unless there's someone is not crying, then they are worried that something is wrong with the baby. They have to spank them so they will start crying.
Time Matters is asking, will Jonathan Ross take off to the Philippines, where his wife is from?
Jennifer,
I don't know who Jonathan Ross is.
So I can't answer that one. And there was another.
I'll just take a screenshot of that and we can look at it Wednesday. Tina Lennon is asking, are tourists safe in Cuba right now?
But is she Canadian or American? Because I don't think Americans can be in Cuba.
Well, she's just asking for tourists. Safety of tourists.
3 cars.
Safe.
I would presume that they are Canadian. Because even Americans has to come to Canada and fly from Canada to Cuba. 3 cars.
1, 2, 3.
I can't guarantee that they are safe. They are at the door. Oh, not too safe. They are worried. The Rubio wants to be president of Cuba since he was a little boy. Yes, people are afraid, and they are flying back, so there is stress.
Sharon, Blessed Grandma, wants to know whether you do questions for readings, past, present, and future.
I can do past, present, and future on the private readings.
But now we're going to do a public one.
But usually I'm starting from present time and future, and then you have more time for other questions. But a lot of people want to know about their past lives. The past, when I was doing this in my store, past, present, and future, I thought that it's good for me to connect with people. But not many people were very happy about that. They were saying, can you pass the past?
So you just do present and future in your readings, and then,
I thought,
and then your questions after.
I understand the guy was in the prison, and then the lady was probably in the prison. So I thought, that's not what they want to talk about. It's better if I'm talking only about present and future.
Well, we've spent a few lives together, and it's a good thing we were close those lives.
Yeah. We were playing on each other's nerves.
And still doing.
Like twins do. But they love each other, but very often they have to, I don't know. The twins that I knew, they were very nice, but they were arguing with each other quite often.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No, we don't. But the twins that changed, that's the reason I have only long hair all my life, because I had 2 girlfriends, twins, and they were beautiful. They had beautiful brown eyes and dark hair, thick, and they came with the style was long, much length of hair, very short, and they make me to believe that I can wear that hair. And the first moment I left the hairdressing salon, I'm reaching to the kiosk, and the guy is asking, I was 13, 14, and he's asking, what young boy would you like to? Gosh. I ran home, and I was crying and crying, and I hated even my shadow at the wall when I was going to my room, because the light was coming from kitchen. I hated that. The hair grew fast, but oh boy, I never wanted to have short hair. That's because I cut them too, and I thought, oh, if they look so pretty, I can do that. No, it was not me.
So let's go. I said that we were going to go into some lives here. Marco Rubio, January 6, 2021, said the current Secretary of State, who is the current Secretary of State, was then a senator, called the Trump-inspired siege one of the saddest days in our history as a national embarrassment. As Rubio sits near felon 45, what are his true thoughts about 45 in the present?
Oh.
One, 2, 3.
He's like a dog who is waiting for a treat. Doesn't feel to judge the owner or whatever, is just waiting for a treat. And for him to be named as Cuban president is his treat, his dream of his mother's life. So he is not
So Mr. T can be the president of the U.S.
and Cuba as well, because he is not going to give him that.
Oh, he's not going to give Rubio that?
No. Yeah, but he is thinking, okay, I will be blessed because I will do something what my mother would like me to do. It's for her. He is worried that he is supportive of that guy. And he thinks I will help him to make better choices. Not really.
Oh, don't come away yet.
Okay.
What does 45 have on Rubio that he is so compliant?
Well, Rubio knows his hands are small.
1,
It wouldn't be myself.
3.
Well, Rubio's father was in the one who killed Kennedy. I'm just kidding.
That's what T claimed, and he gave him.
Yeah.
He forgave him for that.
But there is something. There is something that he put a sticker on Rubio, and Rubio thinks that people might believe in it. So he has some black sticker on his back, and he thinks it will take forever to explain that I didn't do that. And he's not brave enough, so he is. Oh yeah, he is not that clean. There is something. Look. King of Coins. So he was taking some money, and the justice might catch up with him. Some surprise. So his hands are not very clean.
Now, what is his past life connection with Mr. T?
Because
2. 3.
he was like a boy who was working on a ship and watching for the rocks from the under the rocks, or if there are other ships coming their
So
way.
he was a lookout somehow?
Yeah, nothing really, but he was young and he was climbing on the tops of the posts to be observer. He was just observer.
And it was on Mr. T's ship?
But why we are seeing the marriage? Maybe he was one of his wives. He was cheating on him. Mr. T was cheating on her, and Rubio was probably a wife on magic. Now he is a man.
Well, sort of.
So they might have 2 different lives together.
What's his future? He'd like to run for president or be vice president with Vance.
But regards.
1, 2, 3.
He might want to. The symbol of this in Polish is figa z makiem z pasternakiem. If someone wants to tell you you are not going to get this, we were showing this. It's not anything rude, anything bad. It's just you are not going to get that. And it is the simplest way of. The kids were doing this, and parents were, no, you are not going to go outside today, so they will show something like that. Over here you might show different finger, but in Poland it was this, and it was not so harsh.
This is from Delphi. Can you read if Mr. T has dirt on Nancy Pelosi?
No, he would like to. He knows that she was making some way of enriching herself, but that's everyone else is doing.
I hope they stop that.
Yeah. Reagan opened the doors for everyone, politician, to get money, and that will never stop. And they are close to the pot, so they are eating. That's not what I believe he he has something, but it's nothing that it can really damage her badly. And that's the reason she ripped the papers after. She was playing on his nerves so much. So no, he doesn't have anything. He would love to.
George Conway changed parties and has moved to Washington and will run
And
for an open house seat in the heavily Democratic district. He is a Democrat now. Will Conway, would he win in November 2026?
They separated, they divorced with his wonderful.
Who had a different reality, who promoted the different reality.
Yeah, but eventually at this end, she gave up on Mr. T, Kellyanne Conway.
Kellyanne Conway, yeah, and it was interesting in the House of Cards, House of Putin book, Conway's, I think it was her grandfather or some relative on her line there, was actually in the mafia as well and helped support Trump. So they have their family connections.
So that's the reason she was very much a Trump supporter.
Yeah, that's a really good book.
And 3
1,
cards.
2, 3.
I don't know if the ring is home, but they have those new rings for sale that can watch your health. You know that
Yeah.
I don't know how but they are quite expensive for not gold rings, and they have some inside some chips or whatever that are controlling your blood pressure or whatever. I don't know if blood, but I believe so. Something that they are very highly technical. But the ring is only and not to the end. So it's not completely round. But it's a good one. People will go for it. But why is not, band should be completely round.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not seeing the end of it. Juggling with money, he will fulfill his dreams so of it. He will be accepted in Democratic Party. Someone will have to leave when he will be going. There is not clear vision about that. They might be finding some stuff on him, especially his ex.
Yeah, but his ex shouldn't deter him, and he's
father.
Always been separated
from she was separated from reality. And he was the one who was brave enough that time, even he was Republican, saying what he thinks about Mr. T. Okay, do you have...
There's a question here. I'm going to change it a little bit, Candy, Lind. What do his kids think of what he's doing? You've already answered that in some fashion before, but what do the newer generation, the younger children and the youth think of Mr. T? Because they're the ones whose lives are going to be affected going forward with whatever's left.
So his grandchildren?
No, just any children in the U.S. Anybody who even knows of Mr. T. What do the younger generation think of Mr. T? Because they've come from the pure world.
Okay.
2, 3.
They can't believe that the drunk driver is driving the bus. They feel like it. They feel like there is no reality check on him. He's doing whatever.
So they recognize that.
They do, yeah. And he has connections, but they would like to change that. They would like to chip something out of they have different plans, and they are waiting for some changes, and the changes eventually will come. They are praying for the changes. They don't like
What will they hold their parents accountable?
3 cards.
1.
Especially the Omega parents.
2. 3.
Hmm. They will put the fire under the pot, so there will be more problems for the parents and grandparents who are supporters. They will be showing them when they will have family gatherings. You know what you are doing? You did this because, and now we are suffering. They will be judgmental. They would like to heal the problem by themselves, and they will make different decisions.
So there are two questions here I want to ask.
Yeah,
I know. You have 8 minutes to answer these in. Ms. Good, who is unalived recently here by ICE, does she have anything that she wants to say from the other side?
Who?
Who is Good? She's the one who is
Oh, yes.
unalived by an ICE agent. One, two, three.
She's saying something good will come out of it. Don't worry. And I just wrote that recently to some comments. Something good will come out of it. So she knows that it was not for nothing. And it was her passion. She was passionate about the standing up. And yeah, they will lose more supporters. New king will come out. The healer will be showing up, and she feels that she is respected. She is moving forward. Even on the other side, she feels that the respect that people are giving.
Was that in her life plan?
Probably we know that what we are going to do. And
She's playing a very important part in history.
She does. And, she was victim, but she was not acting like a victim. She was gracious. I don't have anything towards you. And then he's killing her.
And then he says that nasty thing after.
After killing her, yes.
Now, this was an interesting question. Vicky Siegler is asking, has there ever been a prediction that has really surprised you about the answer?
Oh, yes, I have so many.
Really surprised me, that's for sure.
They always, every prediction that I'm, like even today when I saw the shark, first the water is so quiet, and I thought I'm not going to see anything about people of Venezuela. But then the shark is coming. So I'm not programming any of my predictions. I'm just going with the flow like a little cat. And I'm so blessed that I have them independently. Excuse me. From my own thoughts. I have to put the words how I understand them. And maybe I'm sometimes not understanding them perfect way. But they choose me. My spirit guide and my angel. They choose me. They have a nice sense of humor because I saw them and they were laughing, and so that they probably love me the way I am.
Really? I would think they do. I don't think they're judgmental.
No, well, they have to choose. I'm glad that they choose me.
There's also, I don't know if anybody, well, we probably have a lot of people here as well, because I do. Susan Lynn, Spirit Navigator. She just put out a video, and it's about Sasha Riley or Sasha Barrows.
Okay, I couldn't send that to anyone else. I don't know.
Child in the Files, was in the EP files, and he's was a U.S. soldier in his 50s. He gave testimony that is really amazing. And so if you go to Susan Lynn Spirit Navigator's channel, and it was just recently posted, and watch that, see what you think. And
yeah, and he was using big names involved, and some of those guys were against the abortion, but then they are connected with
yeah. Anyways, you thought the dentist chair was not a dentist chair.
Yeah.
On that island.
And that was a surprise for me. So, I never know. It is wonderful experience. It's draining. I have to tell you that after a video, I'm feeling really. But it is, private readings are different. private readings, I have the coming and going energy.
My energy comes and goes.
Oh yeah, sadistic. She loves to have the full answers, and she knows sometimes I try to get away from, but no, I I love you.
I know.
And it is the way it's supposed to be, but I'm feeling like sometimes skipping the class.
But you do very, very well when you're put on the spot like that.
But I like to have those.
Which is why she does the live. Because, like when you do your Fridays, even before when Lashik wasn't here, I used to go down to the store all the time with all the questions and write everyone out. And then for a while, she went through the process where she'd have me hold her hands and ask her the questions. And I finally said,
and we are straight, so it wasn't funny for her.
And then I would get to the point where I'd say, okay, you read the question. And then you would read the question. And I said, now answer it. And what did you do? You held your hands to connect the circuit.
Yeah.
And you said it was like an onion peeling an onion, getting to where she could do it. And then finally, it took about a month of doing this with us. And finally, she would go home and she'd be watching the news and they'd be asking a question and she would get an answer.
And I wrote the question and I got the answer. Yeah, it is progress. I'm not saying that I was born that way. No, I was a kid when my mom started developing this in me, because she was telling me, tell us detective, so she must have noticed.
Jonathan Ross is the person who unalived Renee.
This guy. So what is about him? We will
end up. You said that it was when you were with Erica. You had it.
Okay.
Your discussion with her was what?
And I saw him standing on a grave.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he will take this to the grave, but maybe she will be hunting him from the grave, and it will be very hard for him to deal with it. But we will learn more nasty things about him. He was probably very cruel to people when he was working in a prison, because he has that personality.
He's like Mr. T, except Mr. T has everybody else do the work for him.
But this guy has a really, really bad energy, absolutely. But then Christine Owen has the same. They love to feel the power and to feel bad. But not feel bad. They want other people to suffer.
But they can also bring up his case later on. It may not be this administration.
Death is never forgiven, so it has to be finished.
So he better wear his helmet and his vests and everything like that when he has his life review. Anyways.
You remember that joke I sent you? Not that joke, but it was a music, and Mr. T is on the sleds going down the hill, mm-hmm. and everyone is sitting behind him, and all his crew is jumping out of the sled, and he is the only one who is driving, and then going through the toilet, the one that stands for one day or for a few days, and going out of that full of shampoo. So, eventually something like this will happen to him. He will go through it. And everyone from his company will be jumping right and left.
I remember my mom had a mini life review just before she passed, and she leaned back. She was looking at her father. He told her it was time to come home. He died when I was 3 years old. Mm-hmm. And then
Do we have any prayers?
And then she said, nobody has put prayers in here yet. There was one going way back. And she had commented that she had a good life. And she also saw the light and kept on talking about how wonderful it was. It was a good day. Prayers for Dorian. I had mentioned in this that her husband is in hospice care.
Oh, I know there was some, but I wrote this and too many notes.
We'll catch them on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for supporting Erica. I love her perspective on things because it's a perspective that we don't get here in Canada, and we also don't get from a Black person, which is amazing, because it rounds out our
And you see,
perspective.
when I'm talking to her, I don't even think about the color of her skin.
I don't either. I think she's beautiful.
And I grew up in Poland. We didn't have any Black people around us. No, in the classroom, nowhere. And when my brother saw first time a Black guy looking from the window it was 1st May parade, and we went. My mom took us for the parade, and the boy was a student, and he's waving from the dome, and my brother, he was about 4 or 5 years old, and what happened to him? My mom said he has that color of the skin because he needed a doll that looks like that. He had the Black doll, and it was not easy to find it in Poland, so my father ordered this from Italy. And his favorite doll was Black doll, because he was amazed that someone can look so differently.
We have many, many lives, and we all come back.
In Poland,
different.
yes, we never had any, but we have students only. And they were feeling like kings, actually, because they were popular. So I'm not racist at all. I can't be.
I look at the soul.
Yeah, me too. Just if someone is white, like this policeman, and he is, I can see that.
Even Mr. T. I mean,
yeah, I never was able to like him.
I've never liked him either.
I tried at the beginning when he started that apprentice, and my husband was fascinated with him. He was watching those programs. I was leaving him alone because we always have 2 TVs, and I said, well, what a waste of time and money on him. No, I never was able to understand his mentality and his demeanor. And so we want to put prayers for everyone. Okay, you have someone?
Hawaii bound. Hello, everyone. Update. My son made it through his brain surgery. He is at home.
How nice.
Prayers do work, and especially when 1 or more, 2 or 3, and maybe more, which is what we try to do.
And I want to pray for my girlfriend, for her recovery. And she probably knows that I'm talking about her. All the best, honey. And to anyone who needs some prayers, I took off my glasses.
Yeah, we prayed for him, and it made a difference. That's really, really nice to know. And thank you for updating us. So again, thank you. And after this video is posted, please hype. You're given 3 hypes a week, and it helps increase the algorithm for whichever ones you want to support that week. And thank you for the shares and the likes. And if you have to resubscribe, take yourself off and then do it again. And then also
check the if you are a subscriber.
Yeah, because one of them was on here today, said that she didn't get the notification, and she had to redo it again.
My husband doesn't have the notifications. And I can't do that for him because we are on the same program and they don't let me to give him notification. He is my husband for 45 years nearly, and he was always watching every program. And he's not getting. So I'm the favorite child of YouTube. All the best to everyone, and prayers for people who needs to recover, who needs a peace of mind. And we have to pray for peace in any country, because we don't know how the guy with the short finger will be browsing all over the globe and pointing, I want to go there, I want to put the bomb. Oh, okay, we want to pray that that his finger will get swallowed and he wouldn't be pointing the right direction. All the best to everyone. Thank you so much.
And I do take screenshots, so I'll take screenshots of the rest of the prayers and the questions.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us.
We love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.